This one had one in Rico Tyler. A fullback, number 29 from Pittsburgh, Rico is a junior majoring in liberal arts. In his speech of introduction, he told the class that he was raised by natives on the Fiji Islands. And after the athlete spoke at Westover Junior High School, I asked for questions, and one boy in the front row raised his hand and said, "I want to know where Rico Tyler got his pants." Had nothing to do with the speech, but he is, you know, a fashion symbol on the football team. Rico's topic is dealing with adversity.
I guess you already heard that adage, never know till you sweat. So let it go. I guess it wasn't pH balance. I'm going to try to get by without notes. I've been doing it for 4 years now. My topic is adversity. I've toned it down. It was basically meant for elementary students and junior high students. It was P. I'm going to try to make it PG, so try to bear with me. Bring out the song or something. I've often asked myself, what makes winners winners? What makes those select few individuals able to bounce back from life's misfortunes without ever losing stride? But before I go any further, let me give you my definition of what a winner is and what a winner is not. A winner is not necessarily someone who always finishes first in a race, or someone who always receives the highest grade in class. Because many times, these people who win races do without training. These people who get A or B in these classes often do without studying. My definition of a winner is someone who gives 110%. She is so much to me. I'm sorry. So I feel like I'm from floorboarders. Let me out. I'm making great. I'm sorry. So I keep looking back, Mike Karen back here. The lights are flicking off the hair. It's stressing me all up. Maybe say that But my definition of winner is someone who gives 110% to every endeavor, regardless of the placing, will come back and give 115% every time, week in, week out, day in, day out, hour in, hour out. No matter what, they're always trying to be the best. That is my definition of a winner. I know football, but let me broaden it out and talk about sports in general. We all hear the gripers. I'm not playing because the coach doesn't like me. I'm better than him, such and such, this and that, I hate him, whatever. 9 out of 10 times, the reason why an individual is not playing is because of the individual. As I told the children, you have to ask yourself, why am I not playing? What can I do to make myself that much better to play? And once you answer that question, I'll not necessarily say you will be the best player to ever play the game. But you feel that much better about yourself. If you're not a starter, you know that you gave everything you could to be a starter. And you just feel that much better. Another thing we're going to talk about is family situations. In today's world, a lot of us grow up in a one-parent household. I myself, as well as maybe 70% of the other athletes behind me, grew up in this type of situation. And I was the type of child, I always ask, why? Why do we have to do this, Mom? Why am I not allowed to have that? Why can't I have this? Instead of stepping back and looking at the situation she was in. She was meeting with adversity right there, trying to raise 4 children on her own with no help. I've been seeing my father for, 8, 9 years. And she accepted this adversity and grabbed the bull by his horns. I never heard her make excuses, because she just said, hey, whatever has to be done has to be done. Now I step back and look at her, and every time I think about it, I have more and more respect for the job that she did. Because a lot of people have crumbled under those circumstances. And I think it's made me much more of a stronger person. I think I'm able to deal with life's misfortunes without, really getting too hyped up like I had to come speak here today. It really doesn't bother me. I've been in kind of situations. So like I said, I look at things as how can I make it better for me? How can I learn from this? Also, I'm talking about prejudice. I'm not just talking about skin color. I'm talking about being tall. I'm talking about being short. I'm talking about, whatever. You wear glasses, you don't wear glasses. Many times we have nothing to do with this. People have prejudged us long before we ever come into the room. As I told the kids, the only thing we can try to do about this is try not to live up to those negative stereotypes. But never be ashamed of your culture, your ethnicity. Be what you are and be proud of that. You shouldn't have to change for anyone. And my final thoughts with the children were, persevere, learn from your adversities, keep a goal in mind,